Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a another video. I am your host, ScubaSteveYT. This is a unorthodox video for me. It's got a more grounded sense to it, and it's not the kind of video I will do often. Before I go any further, excuse any bangs and background noises you may be hearing. You'll have my fan whirring in the distance from my laptop. You'll also have construction work happening outside my home. This video is to talk a little bit about what's happened within the music industry over the last few days, concerning even the death of Linkin Park frontman Chester Bennington, who committed suicide on July 20th due to depression. Chester was an absolutely brilliant musician, and I'm not just speaking in terms of somebody who is a part of the music industry. I'm speaking in terms of a music lover, somebody who passionately listens to music. I listened to Linkin Park for all of high school, essentially. For all of 6 years when I was in high school, and I still listened to them when I left, because the lyrics that were written and performed by Chester were so relatable on so many levels. Just from the stress of trying to hit that high standard in school, the stress from trying to fit into society, just that stress then makes you feel depressed, and it makes you feel like you cannot function in the world and work in the world as you would want to. Chester knew that feeling all too well, because he went through a lot of issues growing up, from being abused as a child to not being able to fit into society's high standard ideals, and then his alcohol and drug problems as an adult. All that being said, reading through all the tributes that were paid throughout Twitter, throughout the internet, about Chester, even Rihanna, of all people, that's an unlikely fan, Rihanna even put on Instagram that he was, without a doubt, the most impressive talent that she had ever witnessed live. A vocal beast, as she called Chester. In my eyes, he's done one of the most selfless things that I've ever seen anyone do. Chester, through his passion, through his art, through his music with Linkin Park, he helped us, and he helped the many millions of us who went through life feeling depressed, feeling empty, feeling void, feeling like we'd hit rock bottom. He made us feel like we were not alone in fighting our own inner darkness and overcoming that, whilst slowly and steadily over years losing the fight with his own. I respect him as a person because of that. I respect him even more as a musician because of that. In the description below, you will find a link that was set up by somebody within, either whether it was I don't know whose idea it was, whether it could have been Mike Shinoda's or another band member of Linkin Park, or even so, it could be somebody on the Linkin Park management team who came up with the idea, or even his wife, Talinda. I believe that is her name, yeah. Sorry if I've butchered that, it's just been a stressful few days. I don't know whose idea it was, but they set up a website in dedication to Chester's memory, where if you are dealing with depression, if you're having any kind of thoughts in relation to suicide, or if you feel affected in any form by what's happened with Chester, then visit this link. It's chester.linkinpark.com. It has all the necessary information if you're living both within the US and out with, of phone numbers you can use, of websites you can visit and get in touch with. Even so, this right here is also going to be a message out to anybody who's on my personal Facebook. If you feel affected at all by Chester's death, if you feel that black, gaping, infinite void of depression and loneliness, and if you feel that, get in touch. As the saying goes, my door is always open. I will always lend you my ears. That goes with that's who I am. You should know that. And if you feel depressed in any way, get in touch. Even if you're not on my personal Facebook, you can catch me on the channel's Facebook page. You can comment down below. You can get me on Twitter. You can just hit me up and just tell me you're in a bit of a rut, and I will make time for you. Nobody should ever be in that kind of state where they feel that suicide is the only way out. Nobody should ever be in that state. I will say that for as long as I live and breathe. Nobody should ever get into the mental state where they feel that suicide is the only escape from their demons, their darkness, their problems. Chester was, and always will be, a inspiration to the many millions of fans who aspire to be good people. He will always be a beacon of light within the music industry because he changed it for better and for always. He will never ever be forgotten, not even for a second. And Chester, if you're listening right now, you are now performing on creation's biggest stage. Perform on it and own it like you owned every stage and every venue down here. We miss you, Chester. We'll always miss you, and we'll always enjoy your music, your passion. We will always love your art. Thank you.